Hello boys and girls, this is Mrs. Martin, and today I want to show you how to use a resource called Britannica School. Britannica School is a great place to go and start a research project. It's actually one of my favorite resources to start a research project because it really gives wonderful overviews of several topics and it has age-appropriate, up-to-date information. So in order to access Britannica School, you can do that in two ways. One, I think, is maybe a little easier. If you are at the Hoover Elementary webpage, you can scroll down and you can log in through Clever. I'm going to actually come back to that one. The other way is to go to our library page. And at the top here, there's a section called Databases. And if you click on that, you'll see Britannica School here, and I've listed the username and password, and you'll have to enter those in when you click on the link. The reason I prefer Clever, I'm just going to go back a little bit to our home page, is Clever doesn't require you to enter in the username and password for Britannica School. It already knows the login credentials. Britannica School is listed under Library Resources, and when I click on it, I'm going to click my Kenton Google login. Now, these are a couple of steps that I don't believe that you'll have to take. There we go. This is the home page for Britannica School, and it's prompting you to select either elementary, middle, or high school. We're obviously going to click on elementary. You can click on the word here, or if you click on the arrow, you can actually search from this screen. By clicking on the word elementary, it takes you to the Elementary Britannica homepage. And there's a couple of interesting things to look at here. Right in the middle, there's a fun do you know section with some interesting trivia. And you can scroll through to take a look at some of that. I believe that this changes daily. And really, the most important thing for us to pay attention to on this page is this search box up at the very top. Because more often than not, when you come to Britannica School, you're going to have a topic that you are interested in finding out more about, whether that's because you have a research project assigned by your teacher, or there's just something that you've come about in your life that you want to know more about. So for today, I am going to do a search on one of my favorite animals. You might know that I love cats, and I'm really interested in big cats, like the cheetah. Now, if you're not sure how to spell cheetah, oftentimes if you just get the beginning part of the word, you'll see the recommended articles is in fact your topic, cheetah mammal. I did not mean cheese food. Cheetah mammal. I'm going to click on cheetah. And it actually dropped me right into the cheetah article. Now, I do want to go back. Oops. I'm going to click on elementary again. If I was to type in the whole word cheetah and hit enter, I would end up in the results page. And I wanted you to see this too, because it doesn't always drop me into the exact article. Sometimes it will give me a list of results that looks like this. So I wanted you to see what the list of results looked like. And up here, cheetah, mammal, that was the article we just briefly glanced at. We'll go back in a minute. You'll see that there is a short description. It's actually the beginning of the article. This is not the whole article. In order to get into the whole article, you have to click on the blue link. And you'll be right into the Britannica School cheetah article. Britannica School divides up this article into what I consider to be chapters. So there's an introduction, and then there are 5 additional chapters, one titled Where Cheetahs Live, another about physical features, behavior, life cycle, and cheetahs and humans. When you click on the chapter, the title of the chapter, it will open up a little screen that will give you the information about that chapter. If a chapter is longer than what will fit in this screen, I want you to notice at the bottom here, there is a black arrow and you can scroll down to see the remainder of the article and scroll back up to get to the top of the article. That's actually the only one that didn't fit into the box. The other thing that I want you to notice is that some of the words will be highlighted in blue. That'll actually take you to a different article, just this one being just about cats generally. One of the nice things about Britannica School is you can click on any word and it will define it for you. So if you were not sure what the word sprint meant and you double clicked on it, it will pop up a dictionary definition. In this case, it says to run at top speed, especially for a short distance. And then you can click off of that. Just like Pebble Go, Britannica School will read you the information in the article by clicking on this play button. Let's preview what it sounds like. That read aloud feature is, I think, it can be especially helpful to students in elementary school. You'll see on the left-hand side that there's some different media. So there's sometimes there'll be videos you can play, or there might be a picture with a caption that you can look at. What a beautiful animal. Up at the top, we're in the level 1 article. There's also a level 2 article that's going to be harder. You might remember me saying in school that I always start off with the easiest source, especially at the beginning when I'm just building my background knowledge about a topic. I want to read the easiest article available, because a lot of what I'm reading is going to be new information. And so before I start tackling more complex text, I want to start with a very basic text. And then once I finish that, then I can graduate to the more difficult article. If you want to take a look at what that looks like, you can probably tell right away with just a glance that it is in fact a more complicated text. If you got here and you thought, yikes, I'm not sure that this is just right for me, you can always go back to the reading level number 1. And this also has a read aloud, so you might want to try that. See. From this page, if I wanted to go back to the beginning page of Britannica School, I would simply click up here at the top. And it took me right back to the elementary, middle, high. I actually wanted to go to this page, so I'll click the elementary button again. And then the last thing that I wanted to show you was down here at the bottom, where there's different categories. If you're coming to Britannica School and you're kind of exploring, you might want to look at any of these different sections: Tour of the USA, the Geography Explorer, Compare Countries, Biographies, if you want to learn all about different people, or the Animal Kingdom. This is a really nice section to explore if you have time. Okay. Boys and girls, that's all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed taking this short tour with me of Britannica School. If you have any questions, you can always email me and I'll be happy to answer them. I hope you have a chance to come into Britannica School and explore on your own. Until next time, take care.